All right, so I'm getting ready to go to the roller derby games that my former boss is participating in. In an earlier video, we talked about banners and sponsorships as a means of acquiring power and status. And so we are adults here on this channel. We understand that everyone wants something. In our example, we want power and status. We want to conquer the social game. And in order to win the social game, we have to get involved in our community, at least on a micro level. Um, Basically, we must be able to do for ourselves and others. And community service is how we safeguard our empires against uprisings and revolutions. Um, we understand what we want, and that is half of the transaction. Now, we have to ask ourselves, what does the other side want? And also, we have to ask, how can we have the meeting of the mind so that we both get what we want and no one feels slighted in any way? Well, a team has expenses. They have to buy uniforms, pay referees, feed players, and other things. In our example, the Greenville roller derby team only has 2 games left in its season this year. Uh, I would love to sponsor T-shirts for the next season. When I have the money, I will have to talk to them about that to figure out pricing and what that will all entail. But basically, it won't make sense to sponsor T-shirts for 2 games, so we'll have to pretty much look forward to the next season. However, there was an opportunity for me to sponsor the last 2 games of this current season, and so I had taken the opportunity. We emailed back and forth. We negotiated a price because they want to get this done, and so do I. So there was a meeting of the minds, and then I PayPal'd them the money a couple of days ago. So today I will arrive there at 3 p.m. to put up my banner. The game starts at 4 p.m. I believe it's a doubleheader, so it may be done by 8 p.m. tonight. We'll see. But I can go there and enjoy the game, network, probably catch up with my boss whenever, former boss, whenever she's not knocking people into the dirt or into the floor while rolling on skates. Earlier this week, I was able to get my YouTube channel QR code printed by the UPS store, and now it is taped to my banner. Let's see if I can grab this without destroying it. But as you can see right here, got it nice and big. I've got my name on this banner, and basically I'm treating my name as if it were a brand itself. And we'll make a video about that at another time. But moving forward, so if people get close to the banner, the code will lead them to this page. In life, basically, we all face constraints. Most constraints involve either time, money, or both. And when faced with constraints, most folks will take either one or two extremes. They will either do nothing at all, and they'll say, well, in our example, that the season's basically over with, there's only 2 games. Or they'll say they can't get involved because they don't have the money to do like an entire like sponsorship package, like a high level sponsorship package. And both lines of thought are fallacies because they both involve delaying action. I am currently experiencing my own constraints. Of course, I've got bills to pay like everyone else, but I'm building a homestead, and I'm also going to Spain in less than a month. So at my office job, I have about 5 vacation days that I have to use. I don't think they really roll over. Some companies you work for, you can roll over as much time as you want. Other companies pretty much have like a use or lose it policy. So it just makes more sense for me to go ahead and just use them now this year and then have more days to use next year. And we can plan another vacation. So the extra money that I'm making really is going to go to traveling the next couple of weeks. However, we've got power moves to make. And even if we have to make small moves, even if we have to build what we're trying to build brick by brick, week by week, we will separate ourselves in this game by doing something. And that's how we move forward in the social game.